Yes, now ladies and gentlemen, it's time to talk NXT for this week. NXT April 1st. Shout out April 1st, it's a very special day to me. But let's kick things off. Show kicks off. The double champ Stephanie Vaquer comes out and says she can't be carrying two titles. As fun as it was for 1 week, she can't be carrying two titles, which is a shame because I thought they were going to continue defending both belts. It was going to make Stephanie look really good, but apparently not. So she said she's relinquishing the North American Championship, and then they're going to do qualifying matches, and there's going to be a 6-woman ladder match at Stand and Deliver for the championship, which they had 2 qualifying matches for on that episode of NXT. Now, as much as I'd hate someone to drop a belt for no actual reason, A, I'm glad it was the mid-card title that she dropped, and B, I'm glad we're getting like a ladder match for it. Now, the 2 qualifying matches we had was Lash Legend versus Zarya. First of all, a banger match, and Zarya won, which I agree with. Give Zarya that little bit of a push. But then also I had Roxanne Perez versus Kalani Jordan, and initially you'd probably expect Roxanne to win, and she didn't. Kalani did, so that was actually quite surprising, probably quite deserved, because she did just come off the back of losing a feud to Jada Parker, so fair enough to that. So far the 2 people out of the 6 people we're going to get bagging. I think I'd rather Zarya win out of Zarya and Kalani Jordan. I mean, Kalani Jordan was the inaugural NXT Women's North American Champion, but I think I'd rather Zarya win that one. Who I'm hoping gets added to the match is Soruga. I'm hoping she wins, to be honest. Don't know why, I just like her finisher, you know. And plus to add a little thing of Soruga saying she's going to enter into the match. Then, let's talk main event. Let's talk main event, because I've got something to talk about. Sean Spears defends his North American Championship. In his first defense, by the way, against Ricky Sainz. Ricky Sainz takes the belt. Now, I got many problems with this. Sean Spears has deserved a title run in WWE for too long. And he finally gets it. And in his first defense, it's gone. Short reign, right? Although it's probably been a month or 2, it's been a short reign, right? We're also a couple of weeks out from Stand and Deliver. Why is the belt being taken then? I get the one Ricky Sainz versus Ethan Page. You know, the 2 AEW guys, the 2 cocky ego guys, and they're going to face off at Stand and Deliver. Push it back. It doesn't need to be at Stand and Deliver. Ricky Sainz winning the belt at Stand and Deliver still made more sense, even though it was still a short reign for Sean Spears. Shouldn't have happened, man. Shouldn't have happened, personally. As much as I like Ricky Sainz in the ring and as a character, he dominated that match and won it. Wrong decision. Wrong decision. I mean, it's good for everything. I just think Sean Spears deserves better, personally. But that's just me, right? That's just me. Hank and Tank went out there again and had another match. This time they had advice from Pretty Deadly, but they kind of shunned the advice off, and then still got beaten in their match. So things aren't going as well for Hank and Tank again. And they're getting advice from more tag teams in the main roster, so I wonder who else is going to come down next and try and help Hank and Tank out. But also after the Hank and Tank match, the NXT Tag Team Champions Fraxium came to give them a bit of advice, and then Fraxium had their own little argument. Again, they're planting more seeds into Fraxium maybe breaking up and probably losing the belt. But this wasn't just like a hinted argument, this was Axiom saying to Nathan Fraser's face, I wish I had a tag team partner. I wish you were that type of tag team partner that was supportive of me and whatever. And it was very we're not hiding it now. That's what that was, like literally. And then in terms of women's picture, I think I don't think anything happened in terms of the NXT Women's Championship division. But what we did confirm is Jordynne Grace will face Jada Parker next week. So I'm excited for that. And then I think the winner of that will face Stephanie Vaquer at Stand and Deliver. But I'm kind of thinking it's already going to be Jordynne Grace. We've got a nice promo battle between the 3 of Trick Williams, Siobhan Evans and Obafemi, which was nice to see also. Yeah, and apart from that, I can't really imagine much else that happened. I mean, we had a few backstage stuff of women determining themselves for the ladder match, but we also had the 4 people cut promos that the D'Angelo family figured out who these 4 people were, which they were all like experienced NFL players and people with like degrees in like real life, so they were just like, they were heavy athletes, but they were also smart, intellectual people. So we're building on a D'Angelo feud with those people. They have a name now and I forgot what it is, but it's a decent one. But what we do know is next week the 3 people feuding over Femi, Trick Williams and Javon Evans will have to team up against those 4 people randomly, I don't know, or because they're getting, obviously we're in a bit of a feud with them. So we're going to see how that goes. Not much happened, but I liked it. It was a nice, decent episode and I can't wait for next week. That's literally all I've got to add to it. There was not much for me to break down. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.